It's 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. now. 12 and 1 p.m. It's 2. Only 3 p.m. It's 4 o'clock now. But right now it's 5. We've made it. 6 p.m. What the are you guys doing underneath my table? Did you take a nap or something? Cause we're at an anime convention and we have to do hourly check-ins, otherwise the boss is gonna get mad at us. And we just showed up early, it's 9 a.m. The convention is only 2 days and it starts at 10 a.m. So we're just gonna get ready real quick and I'll show you guys around. Let's get out of here cause you don't belong under the table. This is the booth. Yes, also the booth looks a little different because I wanted to adjust it a little to make it a little more spedazzled. I added this sage mucky green matcha green cloth that I had and I kind of just folded it into a ripple effect for the curtains and the one on the top, so it kind of looks like a theater, but it looks a little dim right now because the lighting is not the greatest inside the con center. So I attached lights and I'll turn them on in a little bit. They gave me an extra pole while I was setting up here yesterday. I have no idea why, but I think these are the poles that are for the side legs of these 8x8 pods. So they gave us at Anime Impulse. This one's in the Bay Area at the Santa Clara Convention Center. Last year they had it at the San Mateo Convention Center. It's a little closer to the heart of San Jose right now. But we got a 6-foot table, an 8x8 pod, so a lot of space. Last year the tables were right up on each other. I think they're making a change for all the other Anime Impulse shows. That's my hourly check-in. I'll see you guys when the con is about to start at 10 a.m. So behind me is the artist alley. That's where we're at. I'll show you guys around as well because we're right by the KPlay section. Check out all these amazing cars. Look at them all. They're all just parked inside the con center in the middle here, right next to the KPlay section. This is my friend Macy of Malcana. She's still setting up her booth right now. She's actually attaching these little characters at the top. That way you can tell what stickers, items, pins, and such that she's selling if you're looking at just a glance on the top of her booth, rather than looking at all the merch items specifically. Also wanted to show you guys this other car parked on its own right in front of her booth. And it looks so cool. This would be a nice thumbnail if I had anything to do with the car, like. Alright, the con should be starting now. It's 10 a.m. You know, I really don't want to solo this event, so maybe I can spawn in a friend real quick. Whoa! Sean!
What am I doing here?
From San Diego. What the heck? Okay, well, thank you for joining me on this Bay Area show. This is very far for you. Teleported hella far.
Everything for Zookies.
What do you think of the booth so far?
It's very 3D.
Yeah, it's kind of three-dimensional. I just punched the booth.
Damn, that's bright. That's bright. We've upgraded with lights.
Ta-da! The booth
Lights.
is lit up.
Woo, yippee!
Oh, they gave us an extra stick. I don't know why. Now we just have an extra stick.
Hello, guys. How's it going?
You want snacks? I got roasted green peas.
No.
And
I'm chewing on gum.
oh, okay. And then this later on as well. You can eat any of these.
For sure. Oh, what is this? Is this your?
Oh, that's the portable Wi-Fi.
Oh. Have you showed this before? It's so cute.
I don't know if I have.
Oh.
If you need Wi-Fi, don't purchase from the con center. It can get quite expensive. Save your money. You should get portable Wi-Fi. A Solis like this costs a few $100s, I believe. Maybe like 120 or something. Not a few hundred. It shouldn't be that expensive. But the Wi-Fi is what's expensive. About 20 gigabytes for $80, but it was on a discount, so $60. 20 gigabytes can last you several different shows, and for $60 worth, much better than getting Wi-Fi from another source, like a con center. I don't know why it's not working right now. Someone just said the setup is pretty. I thought it was hella ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, looking at it. Oh my god. Hold on, let me do a better face.
Look at this.
Why do I look like that, guy? What the heck?
I'm so sorry about that.
No worries.
We can move this for now. We can just move this out for now. Wait, Sean, can you just put this in the back here? The disaster. 10 a.m. disaster. Do you need help with anything?
I don't know where this.
Yeah, I just moved it for now so you have space to fix it. The table collapsed on you?
I was like trying to move it slightly, and then all of a sudden, like one of the came out.
Not an hourly update, but one of our table neighbors behind us, their table collapsed, which is pretty wild to happen in the middle of the show. Not the middle, just at the beginning, but still kind of wild. Because we're kind of in the backside of the con center, it's not really that much foot traffic right now. It's been an hour into the con and it's been pretty slow. Not a lot of people here. That's typically how mornings go. I've seen a lot of people walk by and not make purchases. They're just browsing. It's currently 11 a.m. now. Hopefully I can get the hourly check-ins at the con. Because of the screen protector that I added to the Osmo, this magnifier lens doesn't stick on as well because there's obviously a layer between where it magnetized to the camera. So like if I put it on, it droops a little, but you guys can still kind of see it is a wide angle lens. Anyway, right now it's 12 and Sean went to use the restroom and look for food. We got a few orders through. Some people are walking through the aisle. Oh, if you want a business card, you can go get one and come back later. Still relatively slow, but you know, hopefully it'll pick up a little more, and then that's kind of how the con goes. Getting a lot of compliments on the booth, which is really reassuring. Added the curtains in the front so that I could spice it up a little, and based on last video, as you guys saw, Erica had lighting at her booth, and I thought that was a really appealing factor. The lights did turn on at the event, so there are 3 of the lights per each of these nodal points in the ceiling, and so it really helps enhance the lighting at the con center. But I wouldn't say it's like the best. It's pretty good, definitely way better than it was this morning. But now that it is lit up more, my booth doesn't stand out too much, but I do think the lighting attracts some people. I added the curtains to add an extra factor to the visual appeal on my booth. I've had a lot of people come up and mention that they've seen the videos on YouTube, whether that's the self-serve video, the AX vlog, or anything else. It's been super cool to see people support the channel, come by and say hello. Obviously, even if people are not purchasing, they are still supporting by watching, so I appreciate every single one of you Zookies for tuning in to the videos here on the channel. I've been giving out stickers to each person who does mention it until I eventually run out. So I either have like the Twitch hamster or the YouTube hamster. I've just been kind of giving them out whenever anyone mentions that they support the channel. So if you guys ever come by the booth and it's your first time here, please say you support the videos and I can give you one of these stickers. I really appreciate it. Unless my helper's there. If Kayla's there, I think she'll know to give you guys a sticker, but if it's someone else, they might forget. So always try to stop by, let me know you support. Try not to farm me of the stickers though, if I don't remember you, and then like have a whole bunch of people get these free stickers. They're the same ones, it's the Twitch one or the YouTube one.
I will be here alone. I got it.
I had to come back because I was at the bathroom earlier, so Sean doesn't freak out while doing any of the orders also. (1 p.m. which means there are 5 hours left to the con. It's an 8-hour day from 10 to 6. I feel like I've been here for a hot minute since 8 a.m. obviously, so actually it doesn't feel that long that I've been here. For whatever reason, the other shows feel longer, but maybe it's also because I'm behind the table, behind my own table, so I don't feel like it's as crazy. Were there any sales when I went to the
No. No.
Just a potential sale.
Potential sale. Are you gonna make more muscle prints?
I want to redo it, that's why. It's like one of the early ones I wasn't confident in, so that's why I never ended up putting it out again. Did they find it on Instagram or something?
Yeah, they had a picture of it. Like someone, I think a friend may took a picture of it. He was like, oh, can you get me this? Like, next time.
No
I'm like,
way.
oh man.
Oh.
Anyways, check the haul. Check the KPlay haul. Let's go through some.
1 second. Let me know if you guys have any questions.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I love this one. Stitch. And then, oh yeah, we're done. End of haul. I love KPlay.
I don't normally show you guys hauls, so I always have my friends and helpers show their hauls since I don't really buy anything, but since they don't usually come to anime conventions, they can always buy things. Sean bought some stuff. Also, my mic finally paired up again. I don't know why earlier it might have sounded like you guys could hear the background noise a lot. We're right next to the arcade section. I don't know why they put it along the wall behind us. I'll show you guys in a little bit.
It's pretty cool, honestly.
It's kind of cool. It helps people flow in through the artist alley, and if they wanted to play arcade and walk back, they'll have to go through the artist alley, you know?
There's quite a lack of maps and food. No food out here. No food out here. Surprisingly. Oh, I have more gum in my mouth. We're good.
Sorry if you like bombarded.
No, you're good. It's 2. Oh my god, I just finished an order and I was like, I had to turn on my mic, the camera, and my phone and everything. Switch it from time lapse to the video, and I was like, holy crap, because it just turned 2 at once. So I was literally a few seconds with that one. That's crazy. But we're getting a few sales now. I'll show you guys in a little bit. I have the sticker system, and I pretty much got the idea from Erica. You can see everything's labeled on the top here, and all the stickers are, hopefully it doesn't topple over, but they're in these sock dividers. I didn't mention it in Erica's video because I actually wanted to talk about it more so in this one. My stickers used to be in 2 large bins with each individual like case to open as well, and it just made it really difficult to get the stickers. But with all the stickers inside this, it makes it so much more convenient, so much more compact. Look at that size comparison to, I mean, you don't see the other 2 bins, but it was a lot, it was big. This is just a much more compact and efficient way to organize the stickers. The only thing though is, I feel like my reference sheet at the top is not the best here. So I was thinking of like labeling the top with all these, instead of having to pull out a sticker, check what number it is, and then re-look at all the numbers. So maybe putting a tab on each of these would help. But anyway, that's my update at 2 p.m. I gotta do a couple more orders real quick. It's currently 3 p.m. now, so we only have 3 more hours of the show. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the camera even went this high on the tripod. Like right now, this is my eye level. Like right here, it's below my eye level. But my eye level is below the camera view. I'm like, wow, this tripod can actually go incredibly high for, this is tall. This is as tall as me. Like, yo, you guys are tall. I'm 5'7", so I'm not really that tall, to be honest. But yeah, we're doing decent. I think we're doing better than last year, despite the location being in the back of the hall. I do think that the people are running through the hall really smoothly and well though. I will say that obviously to my right, more of the booths are receiving more foot traffic because they are closer to the center. There's more people gravitated towards that front side. But I wouldn't say it's bad. This section still has a lot of good people. If you take a look at some of the time lapses, there's still a lot of good flow right now. Lighting's good, foot traffic's good. Yeah, in a sleeve with a business card. It's 4 o'clock now. Sean's doing some of the orders and I have to log them because I am a little behind. Okay, we just finished that one. I'm currently telling Sean about how I initially thought Impulse Bay Area this year was going to be I was going to be a little chopped, you know, in the back here. But it's actually doing pretty well. I'm definitely doing better than last year. My goal, obviously, since I was just starting, I was a little more fresh last year. Not as much motion, not as much booth display, products and whatnot. And, you know, I haven't changed that much, but I have a couple more things. And so, ideally, that would incentivize more purchases. And we're actually doing at least 1.5 times better than we are last year, which is really amazing with 2 hours to go. Can't expect the last 2 hours to go crazy, but we'll pick up a couple more sales and then finish off the day strong. By the time it's 6 p.m. One thing I will mention though is foot traffic is super consistent. You can see people on this side, people on the back side of our table neighbors. So I would say the flow is pretty good. We've had a lot of people get small prints, stickers, keychains, everything pretty consistently. I think a lot of the foot traffic is because it's the 3rd year of Anime Impulse Bay Area, so more people are familiarized with it. But also the con center change, like people know the Santa Clara Convention Center for SJ made. A good amount of people are showing up compared to last year. I would say there's way more attendees than what I remember seeing last. There's like a constant flow between the alley. It was not like that last year from what I remember. Last year was at the San Mateo Convention Center, so a little further away from the heart of SJ. But I do think that the show is growing and a lot of people are coming out. It makes coming out to a show like Anime Impulse Bay Area worth it for me from a financial position. I'm staying at my friend's place, so shout out to them. I otherwise would not have as low of expenses. Main one is just the table. I believe it's $400, and then driving up here takes a lot of time. Driving back down takes a lot of time. Gas, you know, all that. But the expenses are relatively minimal. Anyway, that's my 4 p.m. update. I will see you guys in a little bit at 5 p.m. Actually, it's not 5 p.m. yet, but something I wanted to mention is, you know, in normal hours alleys, they have the end cap open, so that way you can walk straight through the back if you wanted to get to your table. But with the pods in Anime Impulse, you're not really able to walk through the back because every section of your booth is segmented off by poles and little drapes. So you actually do have to walk through the main alley where other people are walking through, and then that's the only way to get back to your booth is to get through the crowds of people, if there are any, and then go to the side portion that they leave for your booth in order to get back inside. So for example, my booth right here, there's that small section, and then over here as well, there's this small section to go in. Otherwise, you're not really able to just climb through the back because everyone does have segmented off pods. So that's the difference between this artist alley and a couple other ones where you're able to just walk through the end caps if you wanted to avoid some of the foot traffic in the middle of the aisles. I'm not the greatest fan of the lighting, but right now it's 5. So one more hour of the show. And then we have, you know, every time I edit, I realize I always say 1 more hour of the show, but it's not the end of the show, it's the end of the day of the show. So we're about to close out Saturday, and then we come back on Sunday morning, we'll record a couple bits and we'll get that going. But we also have my friend, Macy of Molkana, back here in the booth.
I didn't even know I was in the frame.
Oh, yes. You are in the frame. You're always in the frame.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
2 microphones.
She got a whole transformer for a freaking Osmo Pocket.
Yeah, people get very creative with the accessories available with their Osmo. I'm just like this. It's already bulky like this. I don't want to make it more bulky. I just want it to be able to fit in my bag.
Yeah. Wait, 1 second.
The headband.
I'm locked in. As you can see, I'm a resident of the Molkana village. You got both your mics.
It's like, which one is mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours has an afro.
Oh.
But it's more condensed, I think.
Oh.
It got squished.
Mine's more condensed because I accidentally put this in the washer. So.
Oh, this is the wash one.
Yeah.
Congratulations for living.
And you guys might be wondering why, like, it still works even though I put it through the washer. Well, I came up with 2 conclusions. Either DJI is really good at making waterproof products, not crack-proof, but waterproof products. Or 2, I'm really good at giving CPR to my mic. Have you been listening to...
How was that again? Do it again? Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Don't let me do CPR.
He's not CPR certified.
Have you been hearing a lot of K-pop demon hunters next to the stage?
Surprisingly, no.
Oh.
They've just been playing regular K-pop. I think if I ever did hear any K-pop demon hunter songs, it's from attendees blasting it on their speakers, but otherwise, you know, Le Seraphim, Twice probably. I will say I do appreciate that they kept the audio levels pretty decent because I was afraid going in, because I'm basically next to the stage. I'm like a couple tables away. And I was afraid that I would lose my hearing over the weekend, which is why I brought my Loops earbuds, which I usually bring at concerts. But it's been at an appropriate level, so appreciate that.
Okay, anyway, that's like my update for 5 p.m. I will see you guys at 6 p.m. when the show ends. Also, I think it's funny. I know you guys can't see it, but we set our camera heights to our eye level, so our cameras look like we're the same height. Like me, Macy, and I, we have about like a
Let me take a photo of that.
5-inch height difference, and our Osmos also have a 5-inch height difference.
That's funny. That's actually true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, look at them.
Oh yeah, for
Look at each other, guys. Well, the show's about to end. We're back. And the booth has stayed lit up pretty much the whole time, which is super lovely. I do like how well it is lit up during the day. It's been pretty good so far today. Got a couple of sales. Most of the people are buying the froggy notepads, which is funny. They don't like the bunny and the hamster, which is sad. I like those. But at least it gives some options for people to decide on. We've made it 6 p.m. Rounded out the day, Saturday of Anime Impulse in the Bay Area here. We're gonna pack up the booth a little bit and then we will tune in tomorrow as well to see how that goes.
Saturday
Lighting is
done.
absolutely clapped, I'm not gonna lie. Sean has been absolutely a great help today. Even though we're gonna get dinner together, I'm gonna have him spawn out a frame. All right, well, I guess we'll see him at another con, hopefully. Goodbye, Sean. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. Always sip your water during con, even when there are no customers or when there's customers, so that you can refresh in something. I don't know. You have to have your throat lubricated, because otherwise, how are you going to talk to customers? I'd be voice cracking every 10 seconds. Anyway, it's currently that's not my phone. It's currently 9 a.m. at the con, and we have an hour until it starts today on Sunday. Outfit check, I'm wearing green, matching with the booth. I recently started doing this thing where I took one of my other collared shirts and put it underneath this one. So I think it's a nice aesthetic. But anyway, we're filming a couple shorts here in the morning during the weekend. Normally I'm like, oh, I gotta go. But now I'm just like gathering some content, and hopefully I edit it and then turn it into a short soon. Because you know, sometimes I stockpile footage, just like the rest of us, procrastinators. Not calling anyone out. I procrastinate too, or like stockpile footage. But right now, since I don't really feel like I need to edit these and post it during the con, I'm just getting a couple reels done so that we can edit it and post it in the coming days. But we're gonna head to the bathroom right now and film a short. I'm with Macy. She is in the background. No coffee, no matcha this morning, huh?
No, my matchas are at night usually.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Midnight matcha, not morning matcha.
Yeah, but surprisingly I knock out, so it's fine.
We're filming like one of the shots where I walk to this restroom right here. Also, if you guys didn't already know, the con center, all the artist tables are facing this way. The doors are here, and also there is a restroom on this side. All right, the con should be starting now. It is 10 a.m., so we're gonna get started on Sunday. We have another 8 hours ahead of us until 6 p.m. And funnily enough, Sean's actually at Great America today, which is like across from the con center. But I might have to solo today unless I spawn in another friend. So we're gonna see if I can do that right now. Yo!
What's up?
What the f? Who are you?
I'm Peter.
Oh, okay.
Can I be your new helper?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Peter was with us last year at Anime Impulse in the Bay Area as well. Yeah, day one. I thought that you were here day two for whatever reason, but now I'm remembering, I think, yeah, you were there day one, and we were at the San Mateo Convention Center.
Yeah. I helped set up last time. This time I helped break down.
What do you think about the con center?
I think having the convention center be this much more condensed than the San Mateo Convention Center is a big plus. Because,
Condensed is a plus?
Yeah, because in a way, because you get to see everything in one area instead of having to walk out of the building to see the cars, or walking out of the building to see the stage.
Yeah.
Because before at the San Mateo Convention Center, you wouldn't know about those things unless you walked out of Artist Alley building and went to get food. And then you would see the stage, which was pretty much damn empty. And since you can hear the stage from inside Artist Alley and KPlay, you might be piqued enough to go over and check it out.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you would not hear it at all.
Yep. Brought a snack.
Yep. Courtesy of the Sajak House, Cliff Bar, and Kizzy.
We have a guest in the back here. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Kira.
Oh, Kira, okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you
She
too.
was asking about these bracelets that are really cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, of course.
He's never traded a bracelet before, so I got
I don't think so, not at a convention, no.
Okay.
Yeah. What do I do?
Okay, peace,
Okay,
love,
yeah, peace,
and then
love.
undying respect.
Undying respect?
Yeah.
That's different than the ones I normally hear.
It sort of depends.
Cool, woo!
And green like the boot.
Yo! I don't know if you guys can see that zoomed in, Kira's bracelet. Green, my favorite color, matching the booth. I'm wearing green today. That's so wild.
Hell yeah. Thanks, bro.
Do you have a page? Check out her page. As with the trend yesterday, it is 11 a.m. and we have only made very, very marginal sales so far. It's really slow in the morning. My assumption is normally the impulse shows, from what I remember, were 11 to 6. So like, I think the 10 to 6 time is that first hour being VIP access only, because I see like very sparsely there being some attendees walking around between the alley. But then once 11 kicks in, a lot more people start showing up. So it's my theory. Anyway, yesterday we went to the same plaza as we did on setup day. Izumi matcha with the curry hyuga. We went, hopefully I'm not pronouncing that wrong, but we also went to Gyokaku for dinner the other day. And across from there is a Tokyo Central. And I got this snack. The best way for me to describe it visually, it's like a yellow-white root-looking thing, but it's a squid, dried squid. And growing up, I kind of liked eating these. My parents always got them, and I am addicted because I'm eating them right now, and I'm like, I can't stop. They're so good.
Jalapeno beef jerky stick.
That's my 11 a.m. update. There's not much going on, so I'll see you guys at 12 p.m. for a mini update. Change of setting. We're actually in a different location. We're facing the front doors and the bathrooms. The change of setting is because we're at the Volcano booth, and we moved her table from KPlay to Artist Alley because there's one singular open table in Artist Alley. And because Anime Impulse Artist Alleys are kind of rebooked, you know, in the sense of you get priority for your tables, we decided to help move the table to the Artist Alley side. That way she can have a more guaranteed table for next year, as long as Bay Area happens for Impulse. And it's on the upward trend, so we have good hopes. But right now it's noon. It's noon. When we were trying to move the table, we moved all the items first to the empty table. And also, disclaimer, she bought the table so that we're not just like randomly moving the table. The staff know and everything. It kind of fell a little bit. The table fell a little bit, but we're alive, you know. No one got hurt, or she got hurt a little bit. Yeah, she'll thug it out. She'll thug it out, you know. It's too front heavy, and that's why I ended up falling, because we removed all the items, and then deceptively, these Ida bags on the front of this grid, they're like pretty heavy. I'm not gonna lie, they're at least like 20 something pounds. So what happened was it just crumbled in front of the faces of many people. But we're here, we're alive, we're okay, and we're gonna try to put it back onto the booth. That's what we're doing at 12. I didn't expect the check-in to be like that, but Impulse, it's a little slower than it was yesterday on Sunday. As you can see, this is what the aisles kind of look like, and if you can see like some of the other aisles in the back. I don't know if you can see actually, but it's looking okay. It's looking okay. It's not crazy, but there's people coming through. They're pulling up. Anyway, we're gonna try to get the table set back up, and then I'll return to my table to join Peter again. He's been killing it over there. So yeah, that is the update for right now. Hello. It's 101. And I missed my time check-in by 1 minute because I was like mid-order. We got $6 because someone purchased a small print. Oopsie. Did not mean to miss the time check-in. I actually saw on my iPad that it was about to be 1. And then suddenly after the order it was 101. So I guess it took 2 minutes for me to do it. It was pretty busy yesterday around this time, but right now it's a little more chill, a lot less people. But some people are trickling through the Artist Alley now. I might have to use the restroom soon, but I've been trying to encourage more sales, see if anyone's interested, greet every single person that walks up to the booth. Peter and I are contemplating life.
Contemplating my meal, if I'll have one.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that they don't have any food options here. Welcome back. It is now 2 p.m., meaning there are 4 hours left of the convention, and we had very minimal sales so far compared to yesterday. But we are meeting my minimum threshold goal for the event. I think we just surpassed it recently. It's nice to see like some people still roaming around. Saw a couple friends, saw a couple supporters. They've been giving some gifts, some snacks, some stickers, some hellos, and it's very wholesome and wonderful to see everyone come by that supports the channel. Yeah, I'm just like really grateful for it, all the small interactions. We've just been snacking on a lot of the things that we brought. I mean, we're like halfway done with this bag of crackers, and then the squid, I kind of devoured like most of it. This bag's pretty empty now. No food for lunch yet. We might not end up getting food, unfortunately. I like the system so far in the back here. The stickers, the keychains, everything's pretty smooth. Stacking two of the boxes as like a desk here on the side has been pretty useful. Something I did differently at this event is I put up lights on my booth. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but I would say it does look more attractive and it stands out, especially with the curtains when you're walking down the alley.
I think so.
But yeah, I think a lot of people are attracted to it, so they're like, oh, let's see what's going on at that booth. And a lot of times that just means some people take a look and they find something they're not interested, or they don't find anything they're interested in, but they end up continue walking away. But if the name of the game is to just try to get eyes on your booth in general, because a lot of times even if they are interested, they might not see your booth. Your goal is to try to get as many people to see your booth. I think the lighting and the curtains do add that effect of like, oh, this booth looks interesting, come look at me. I have noticed compared to past events, like a lot more people take glances at the booth or like stop by even briefly, but not as many conversions for the sales. But that could just be placebo. Anyway, that's my 2 p.m. update. Hopefully things are still going well at 3, and I think the event will slow down significantly by the time it hits 4 p.m., but we'll find out in a little bit. Amazing, it is 3 p.m. now. We had a couple sales, a couple amazing people stopped by. I feel like it's really cool because we still get to see a lot of cosplayers visit the booth, and really amazing ones as well. I don't have a picture of it right now. In fact, we probably will never get it again. But Peter did a trash run because earlier someone was buying some sticker sheets, and they're self-serve, so they're grabbing them from the front. They see the front of it with all the designs. I see the back of it, it's just plain white, and obviously they're not going to flip it around because there's nothing on the back, right? I see them pick it up and there's a dark spot on the sticker sheet, and I'm like, what's that? What is that dark spot? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's like a bug. So they hand it to me, and I'm like, oh god, it is a bug. So I asked them to grab a different one, take the one in the back. I'm like, wow, how did the manufacturing like for these sticker sheets mess up this bad? Obviously they're not paying attention to every single sheet. That would be really, really meticulous. But it's funny because general look through would help you see like, oh, there's a defect on this one. And the defect is huge. Like it's a completely white background and it's just one splotch of insect flattened on the sticker sheet. And obviously when they're packing it all together, they probably had to flatten it. It's kind of crazy to see like just a bug destroyed and then amongst like all these different sticker sheets. Maybe I did it myself, but it looked a little too flat in order for me to crush the bug. It looked kind of shiny too, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, that's my 3 p.m. update. There's a couple customers in front, so we're gonna run a time lapse, and I will check in with you guys at 4 p.m. Yeah! Set the camera a little higher so that I have a wider angle lens of what's going on in the back. I kind of like this framing, I'm not gonna lie. Also, right now it's 4 p.m. 4 p.m. We have a couple potential customers out front, so let me get to those real quick. Hello, welcome back. Yes, yeah. I'm just recording every hour. Perfect, and then you should be all set after that. Thank you so much, I appreciate the support. I went to UCI and they had a lot of kids that run around for college stickers. I thought it'd be cool to bring that like community and culture to other students across different universities. It was like an idea that my friends and I kind of discussed while we were in college, but we never followed through with it. So when I started this business, I thought it'd be cool to make my own art of animals and base it off of the college mascots and hopefully inspire like other people in some way. No way, you're good. And so I just started at Davis because I was like, oh, it'd be like I was visiting my friend, so I was like, maybe it'd be fun to give away some cow stickers.
You started at Davis?
Yeah, I did my first drop at Davis. Yeah, and then I just continued from there.
I think I was looking at
Oh hey, welcome back. It's currently 5 now. We have one more hour of the convention, and I can't wait until Peter comes back from his round because I want to walk around as well. I need to use the restroom, that's one thing, but I've been kind of just chilling here. Not any crazy updates. Honestly, I've just been dissociating most of the day. Like whenever there's not much going on, I've just been like staring off into the distance, looking at cosplayers, thinking about nothing. Absolutely nothing. Head empty, totally. We have a customer deciding on some prints right now, so I'm gonna help him out with that. And I will let you guys know if there's anything special going on. that last order, they just paid in cash. And I feel like for anime cons, people do bring cash more so than the college events I go to. Because people do expect to come here and spend money, and they don't want to pay the sales tax, so then they usually pay in cash. That's typically what happens, and I do track every single transaction that I can. So what I've found is that most transactions are still card, probably 66% of them, actually leaning closer to 70, and then 30% of transactions are cash or something else like Venmo, if people offer that. But between cash and card, most people actually tend to pay in card at these conventions. I'm gonna log that last order real quick, and we are doing much better than last year, but we are a little down from yesterday. Regardless, I'm really happy with the event so far. This has far exceeded my expectations for Anime Impulse Bay Area. I thought, you know, Anime Impulse LA, the one in Pomona Fairplex, is the big one. Surprisingly, I've actually done better here at Anime Impulse Bay Area than the Anime Impulse LA show, which is really mind-boggling to me. But to be fair, that was nearly half a year ago, and my display has changed just a tad, so maybe that's why. Other than that, let me show you guys something cool. So behind me here, I've actually created this wire grid that I zip tied to the back of my booth. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of things on it, and it might be a little confusing, but I have deemed this the wall of gifts. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll step out of frame so you can zoom in closer. But everything here featured on the wall of gifts is different things that people have brought to the stickerzoo booth and gifted it to us. Well, beside this one, we got this from one of our table mutual friends over there and KPlay, Loafly Cafe. Shout out to them. But everything else, all of these little gifts have been added to the wire grid for the wall of gifts. And I was thinking, this is such a cute idea, you know, like, but every time you guys bring me gifts, I don't really get to appreciate them that much. But this time, now that I've come up with something a little more tangible, a little more fun, I think every vlog from now on that I do at a convention that I'm tabling at, I'm just gonna have this section in the back here, and maybe it might not be a wire grid, maybe it might be something else. But using these clips have been helpful to add all the little things that people have given me. Shout out to everyone here. Tag yourself in the comments if this was something that you brought. Check out this koala from Australia, this bracelet, these stickers, and all these other amazing things. This is a really boofed sign. I literally just wrote wall of gifts on a green piece of tape. But in the future, I actually want to make a thingy that says wall of gifts, probably like on an actual printed foam board or on an actual printed like sheet or something, other than just writing it on a piece of tape. But for now, this will do. This is the very first rendition of the wall. Anyway, that's my 5 p.m. update. I'll see you guys when the show has ended at 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. and people are packing up a little bit. So I didn't film it. The other day, we got dinner at Gyukaku. It's in the same plaza as izumi Matcha. And we were waiting for a grill change. We were waiting for a hot minute because, you know, the grill is turning black and we weren't gonna cook the next batch of meat until our server changed our grill. So I was getting kind of desperate, and I was like, the first guy I saw with a black shirt walking from left to right, he had a little white text on the shirt. I was like, excuse me. And then it turns out he was not a worker because he turned to me, he had no name tag. And I was like, oh, I made a mistake. And then so we kind of laughed it off. But then he was actually sitting at the table next to us. So then it was just like a funny little moment. And I was saying like, oh yeah, we're just desperate for a grill change, jokingly, you know, because we were waiting they were like a little short-staffed towards the end of the night. I think other people were working on other things. And so it was funny because Macy was telling me that he actually went over to buy stickers from her early on in the day. So I was telling Peter the whole story because I was like, oh, well, what if he comes by the booth and I'm able to react to that moment? Because that's kind of funny. Like the guy we saw at the restaurant that mistook as a server happened to buy stickers from Macy and maybe might stop by our booth. And I came back to the booth.
And guess who I saw walk up to the booth with a black shirt All Saints in white text.
Yeah, and apparently I only missed them by like 30 seconds because had I shown up to the booth 30 seconds earlier, I would have seen them. That was crazy because I told him the whole story, and had I not told Peter the story,
He spoke the interaction to life.
what a moment.
That's so cool.
People are packing up now, so we are going to condense some of the things in the back and bring the booth in together, tear down some of the things. I'll show you guys a couple of the time lapses of us tearing down the booth. I think some people are still browsing a little bit, even though the show's ended at 6, but before they get kicked out, they want to do some last minute shopping. So we'll see if these people have anything.
Actually, maybe I can show you guys what I got. I don't really get stickers because I don't have a laptop and I don't put them on my water bottle. So I like to get pins to put on my tote bag. So I got this. If you guys are into cat memes, this is the jumping up and down. Happy, happy, happy cat. This is gonna go on my tote bag. And then this, if you guys know Amelia Watson, she is now Doobie, and I just want to further support her. That's it. Peace.
So you want to grab this from the other side, and we kind of just lift it up and then bring it to the ground. Yeah, and then we can lift it down onto the ground on our left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then lower. Yep. Back first, and then front. Careful, it's tilting. Oh. Yeah, on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about that part. Let's scoot it up forward more, because that's stuck there. We can cut all the zip ties on the top. Here, you can use this to cut all the zip ties. And this is connected to the light here, so. All right, we just finished packing up everything. Loaded the wagon with all the stuff, as you can see in the back here. Let me show you guys. We got a fully loaded one-trip wagon, duffel on top.
One shot.
These green bungee cords to keep it all together. The suitcase right here. And we are just about to leave. It is now officially 7 o'clock. Final check-in. Thank you guys for tuning in to another vlog here at the Stickerzoo channel. We're joined by Peter. And hopefully, if we get it back into Anime Impulse Bay Area, Peter will be able to pull up another time once more. Stay tuned for some other shorts or reels we might post from this event. Thank you as always for watching and all the gifts. Please donate to the gift wall in the future if you have anything to give to us. Otherwise, see you guys in another vlog.
Peace.